Here we go. Yeah, Glimmer helped the objective as we head into the sprawl, where we're going to try and keep our torchlight up. We just made a very difficult decision to go with Snappy Swig, which I will see if that pays off for us. We don't need to go to a hospital anymore because we've gotten rid of everything. And by the way, we got rid of hemophilia? Oh no, he did get dysentery. Wait. He got dysentery on entering the region minus 20% HP? When did he get dysentery? Alright, well I guess we do need to go to a hospital. I think the early watchtower is good because it guarantees the den as long as the den isn't here. Oh, and then where's the lair? I should make sure I see that as well. That's the oasis. Okay, lair is unmissable. I mean, famous last words, but I think it is relatively unmissable. So hopefully we get the creature den. Things go well. Sarmenti decides to complain even though things are really good. Okay, not the creature den. Not the creature den. Nice. Okay, looks like we'll be able to get all our objectives. So let's, hopefully everybody wants to get the loathing down. Well, actually, it's not as easy a choice as I was thinking it would be. Because we're going to end up being locked into one of each of these, but this one gets us the hospital, so we go left here. No dens. No, we got a den. Den's right here, right after the hospital. So we go to the hospital. We get that sorted. Ooh, the +2. Sam, are you just creating a challenge run? No no jiggle physics and no den. I believe there is always a den. Just leave me by the roadside, says Paracelsus. No. How about we don't do that? We are a little broker than I would like to be. Which one of these gives us relics? That one spends relics. Alright. This one, you and Sarmenti are already maxed, so this yellow isn't doing us much good. And you and Audrey are already maxed. So we can probably afford to do this one. And I think we're okay on torch. I don't want to spend any money. Yeah, I guess we do this. Yeah, inseparable on a dancing comp may be a little annoying. I will admit this. We just got all the food, Josh. That's headed your way. Okay, now we definitely go left. And we have to hope that this road battle and this resistance encounter gives us enough money to cure Barristan's dysentery. Because dysentery is the worst. Oh no, an ambush. Don't move Audrey forward. Whatever will she do? Let's, okay, you and Audrey took a bit of a hit. So let's do that. Keep our torch up, right? That's the thing that we need to do.
Early results are encouraging.
We already got rid of Sneaky, didn't we? Wait, maybe we didn't. No, we didn't. He was just stealth, like literally 2 seconds ago. Clearly I'm paying attention. Who do we want to act? It probably doesn't matter. I'll do this so that we get the vulnerable so I can blow them up with Audrey. Oh, but Audrey has daze because of pirouette. We could give Audrey a little bit of resist. That could be interesting. And then 85, so we're not wasting this. Show that who's boss. Okay.
The work continues.
That's what reminded you, yeah. And somehow I looked right at it and was like, everything is fine. Okay. Do we pick up any money there? We're up to 16, which I think is what we need to get rid of dysentery. I will be getting rid of dysentery before I get rid of sneaky. Wait, you can't get rid of positive quirks. Never mind. Yeah, at the hospital you can lock in positive quirks, but you can't remove them. So you and Barristan can take a hit. Yeah. And I'd rather get the vulnerable. I feel like for having 80% torch, like, we're having an insane number of negative modifiers on fights. In this situation, sneaky is negative, and I would like to, I would like it to be known. Let's see. We'll just start working. So we're already down to 85 torch again. You and Audrey. And then I'm going to save the vulnerable for more useful attacks. Sneaky is a sneaky one. Only T helps. Yeah, pretty much. That is a true statement. Also, Kier Royal, welcome and thank you for saying hey. It is indeed something that only T can solve. What a weird dynamic that is. I think Pirouette can solve this problem though. Yeah, I think that was solved. Oh. This team is starting to be pretty nasty. Now, you and Audrey. I just want to get them off of the precipice of hating one another, if at all possible. Wow, ooh, 5 on a plague grenade. That's nothing to sneeze at. We didn't really need to do any maintenance there, but. Ooh, and we got a nice payday out of that. Good news for the hospital.
The loathing whispers.
And of course, everyone's like, no, we have to go to the hoarder. No one has dysentery in the wagon. Why would we go to the hospital? There's no dysentery here. I agree, Sarmenti. They're all buffoons. You included, though. I wonder if we're lucky to have you and buffoon were directed at the same person on that one. That seems like it only fits. All right, no more dysentery. Fear of Gaunt, lazy eye, bad digestion. I don't care about any of those. Our baubles are in a good place. I could pick up some laudanum for stress healing. What does the rest of our map look like? I could also pick up some anti-venom since we'll probably need it in the next zone, but now that we have indiscriminate science upgraded, I'm not super worried about it. I did put that on Paracelsus's bar, right? I think I did. Let's get some laudanum. That's just not an upgrade. And then, oh, we did put a speed trinket. This is a better speed trinket. And actually, I think I'll do that over that. All right, but this is not what we're doing here. Do I spend 12 gold on laudanum? I think it's the safe decision.
The odds of illness are high. Best to be prepared.
Almost always good to have some laudanum waiting in the wings.
An elementary problem.
Oh, holy water would have been an interesting one for the den. I could see that, yeah, because if we get spiders, but we might get all gnashers, right? We might get a gaunt. No, not a gaunt, a gander. Wrong G word. And then we're gonna pick some weird skills for the librarian, I think. Because Audrey's going to be sitting in the back line until lunge becomes active. Everybody wants to fight. Well, let's fight and be speedy. Yeah, and this repairs two. Well, that repairs two. This gets a relationship off of Death's Door. The relationship equivalent of Death's Door. So, what did I say? It's puppers all the way down.
A master stroke.
10 to 28. I was going to be disappointed if we didn't get that. So this is one of the things that I am bothered by. And I know it's like a petty thing, but the fact that speed affects the second round when you select it just to me is so weird. 2, 4. Let's secure this kill. Assuming we landed it. Good time for a glimmer as well. You are correct. Let's get that glimmer going in just a moment here. Ah, the songs will write together. I'm not going to bother pirouetting here. Just going to clean some things up. I want to have Magnesium Rain ready, so I'm going to use it now. I probably should have gotten a stealth token on her. Would have been smart. Is this the turn I want to get the kill? It's kind of not. I may not have a choice in the matter. Glimmer. Good time for a glimmer, someone once told me. No, I'm going to save the glimmer because it might benefit a relationship down the road. Oh, I could use pinned comments as like a to-do list of things I need to remember. That's interesting. Oh, this dog is potentially going to kill itself now that I think about it. Yep. All right. Another suboptimal start for sure. I like the turn order that we have here. I'd like to get this off before Audrey goes. Snappy Swig being all snappy and whatnot. I want this guy to go away, so I'm going to knock the block off, because this way this pirouette is going to hit like a truck. Oh, good. Darn it. Well, that ruins the fun. Yep, that was not nearly as fun. I still had to do it, because I went to all that trouble of setting it up. Fetch can't hit the front row? Okay, interesting. This thing, we don't want it eating corpses. Everybody's going, though. Do I want... I'm not planning on healing with Paracelsus anyways. But now... 25%? Gonna roll the dice. Because I don't want the other dog hitting someone random. No? He just got hit and then immediately caused a death blow. I see nothing wrong with this. Oh, the combo attack on the corpse is that's pro levels. Okay, now we get to see. All right, paid off.
Can make all the difference.
Moving it forward 1, I actually think is better. Corpse pro strats, right? That's That's the speed runs that I'm interested in. Any percent corpse destruction. Oh, that actually sounds awful now that I say it. She's not dazed, so we are going to get to do a little more work here. 42-point lunge? That's not bad, right? For Region 2, 42-point lunge, that's okay. Discount on all combat items. I'm not excited about that one, but yeah, that was the difference between having 1 mastery from the first region and having 8 mastery in the second region is nothing to sneeze at, to be sure. I don't really want to go to a Hoarder with 22 and 28 respectively. Now Paracelsus has full relationships with everyone, so let's move the last Glimmer of Hope somewhere else. Also, why was my Laudanum taking up 2 slots? Audrey and Barristan. Oh yeah, this Glimmer of Hope is going to secure... Actually, this is much more likely to. I should just use that neutralizing powder. I'll just put the Glimmer in my hip pocket. And then I was thinking we could pick up the Oasis, but our relationships are already really good, but the mineral water would be nice. This gives us the most fightin'. Let's go down the center. I'm in a fightin' mood. Not with ghouls, though. Who's taking advantage of the combo? We didn't upgrade Rampart, so there's no value. We can't get a stun out of it, which is what I was hoping for. Alright, maybe I wish I had put the Blight on. Maybe. Alright, the blind does nothing. And then we'll just let Riposte finish this Gaunt off. This Lost Soul gets obliterated. I'm really starting to feel like I need to put Incision on our Plague Doctor. But that was like the best ghoul fight I think I've ever had. Explosive Magazine is so good. So Explosive Magazine increasing the stacking of smoke bombs, which, by the way, the fact that we've gone this far in this run and not picked up a single smoke bomb. Smoke bombs are like my go-to. My eyes immediately seek to them. Friendship. Does that mean we still have one that we're working on? Nope. We are full positives. Fully positive. You love to see it. Oh, and we haven't even been offered a sluice yet. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I don't really want Audrey and Barristan disagreeing. So I guess I skip this fight. I want to fight, but I don't want to fight at the cost of putting Audrey and Barristan back on relationship death's door. We got 71. Let's make sure we top that up. We'll give Audrey the Glimmer of Hope, which guarantees that this is going to be the time that I need to reset the cooldown on Pirouette. Watch for it. Just you wait.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Now there are 2 things that I don't like fighting here. The dog is actually going to be my kill target. As much as that baits a front mortar, among other things. But well, we get the shell shock instead, which is annoying because it's a stun attack. Or it's a stress attack. But little nerve-wracking that Audrey's getting wailed on a bit. But we're going to be able to fix that right up. She'll consume this corpse. That'll give her a full heal. Probably, I think. This also stops him from this particular pillager. No, not the hatchetman. Which one is this named?
Slow suffering begins.
Musketeer, cannoneer, something like that. I should have checked it while it was my turn. Crack shot. There we go. We need to learn the names, right? We have a little bit of stress going on here. Okay. Of course. Good old inseparable. This is why we bought the laudanum, though. We can go for an absolutely monstrous pirouette. Why not? I like to see big numbers. 18 was not a big enough number. I expected more. The mastery is nice there. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to be working on... Oh, wait. Sarmenti already has great relationships, which means that the neutralizing powder is not useful. Oh, and I forgot to use the Glimmer of Hope. You can put that basically anywhere now. In what world was I planning to use Death Cap Spores on anything? Alright. Alright, we have Barristan on the precipice of becoming annoying. And then we're going to have to think real hard about how we fight the Librarian. They just really want to tear down Audrey's relationship. Alright, we do this one. I don't like speed, but again, I'm trying to balance losing relationships. Jiggle Physics have entered the chat. Why can I never say that correctly? I have glimmered. The glimmer has happened. I think... She's going. I think we just bleed everybody up here.
There is comfort in company.
That's fine. We expect Barristan is going to do most of the work, making our jiggly friend less terrifying.
Mistimed.
Misdirected. I like it when we're hitting back harder, and then the speed round should help out here. I think we just burn this guy down. Yep. That seems like it was the correct decision. But again, you live in slot 2, my friend, and you can do so few things while you're here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Is there a reason that the Plague Doctor starts in slot 2? Yes, there is. Excuse me? Wait, hold on a second. How many was this? That's a 13% at this point. I guess it was more before. I don't like that I'm not putting up a taunt, but that was a lot of death's doors in a row there. So the way that the normal turn order happens with this team is we expect Audrey to go first and move forward. And we expect the Plague Doctor, who's sitting at 7 speed. Oh, I guess I buffed the Plague Doctor's speed, didn't I? I probably shouldn't buff the Plague Doctor's speed. That may be the issue that we are facing. And then a bleed plus a vulnerable is so good. Although Audrey took the L there on the days that I forgot to check for. Keep things nice and cleaned up. And there's probably a lot of arguments to be made for different things. That's more than enough to secure the kill, so. But yeah, we'll play it out once we get back on the road after this fight. What is with the Death's Door at the moment? Like, these enemies were tenacious. Yeah, so we will... Laden Lantern. Corrupting Cleaver, where are you? Yeah, so we're going to take off... We're going to take off the speed trinket here. Because the reason we start the Plague Doctor in slot 2 is because we were expecting Audrey to move up to here. Right? And then... Wait, then why don't we want Sarmenti here? Maybe this is a better order. Maybe my my braining was not as good on that one as I thought it was. We will have to wait and see. Playing cards, we don't need them right now. I do think we run into the problem where when Sarmenti goes before Audrey, Sarmenti then moves back, and then we end up with this configuration, and Sarmenti's all the way at the back. But maybe that's worse regardless. I don't know. We'll try this. We'll try this configuration. For some reason, I'm having a hard time puzzling out all of the potential permutations. It was a nice alliteration, though. Puzzling permutations. Okay. So we do have... And I guess I save the blind here. A little bit worrisome just from the perspective that now Audrey is like a little undefended until Barristan gets to go, but yeah, the harvest worked out really well there. And I think we just get her blighting. Oh, those crits. We're going to get you with Pirouette no matter what. I guess we aren't getting any value any other way, though. Yeah, so I guess we harvest to move her forward. We could not pirouette here. In fact, I think we don't pirouette. I think we go for the heal. The fact that Dead of Night can heal at any level is just so good. Put her on Death's Door, so hopefully, if our luck doesn't change... This guy's probably going to do his hit everybody attack, which is so annoying. Yep. And then, I was going to say, at 25%, it's basically a 100% chance of her surviving.
A petty hindrance.
The big pirouette here. Good job, team. Now, does that mean that our next interaction is the
These nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
hail draught? We already have a hail draught. We'll leave the pouch of lie. Don't need it in my life. Okay, so let's see. So, no, we have one more road battle. 71% torch. Looks like we probably will stay above the 40 torch. Although I'm not sure we would have without the glimmers. I'm kind of surprised by that, but
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these.
more time in the desert is good. See, I don't like this. The fact that I can take all, but I can't take select items is a little awkward. Okay, stun trinkets can go away. The heat shield I might equip on Barristan. Even with that, I don't think we're going to be doing that well. Get rid of all of those, and then I don't think we need chalk dust. Milk-soaked linen doesn't look that interesting to me. Clotting powders can go. We don't have any fire resist powders, which I would have liked for Barristan. Oh yeah, everybody's voting? I love it. Everybody's voting the same way I am. All right, we got one fight, and then we're going to have to figure out how we make the librarian work. I'm not too worried. I still think the librarian is pretty straightforward. So the problem is, I don't think we're going to be resisting anything anyways, Robbie, because Barristan already has minus 33%, right? So we absolutely needed the blind there in hopes that we can avoid a howl or something. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to avoid the burns no matter what, so we just have to be judicious when we use our battlefield medicines. Oh, she meddled with the wrong person. Oh, the blind, it works. Magic. Get rid of that, get a blind going. I think we'll probably put Encore on the, Oh, Barristan did not have a... Stress damage, 1 or 2 damage. Round start, stun. Well, that's yucky. Ah, diseases. How you taunt me. Still a pretty clean ghoul.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
They're giving us a heat shield right before the librarian, so kind of them, but I don't think it's gonna be the difference maker. Okay, so let's figure this out. So we're gonna start out with Paracelsus and Audrey in the back row. Audrey is going to be poison darting. Like, her life depends on it. And Paracelsus is going to be plague grenading. Sarmenti is going to drop Harvest for Encore to get extra actions. And then Barristan... Do we bellow? I mean, he's going to be retributioning every turn. So it doesn't really matter. I don't think we change anything with Barristan. All right. Let's see if this is enough to take down the librarian, and hopefully we get the good trophy. We want the crit trophy, not the All things scouted trophy. That's like the worst. Ah, our sneaky friend. Very low roll there from Audrey. Hello, username. There's a gal regretting username. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you. And we don't have, yeah, I guess we just get rid of this guy. Yeah, thanks for swinging by, and thanks for saying hi in chat. It's much appreciated. All right, we get the riposte up before too many shenanigans, so this should be fine. We definitely messed up our crew a little bit, given the fact that we're going after the librarian. Some of our skills are a bit out of whack, but that's okay. Our team is certainly firing on all cylinders. And yes, Gal, I will refer to you as heretofore. There are people hanging out in Discord, there are people hanging out on YouTube, and people hanging out on Twitch. So there's a bunch of different folks hanging around. 37-point crit off of Pirouette ain't nothing to sneeze at. All right. We'll burn solve we won't be able to use on the librarian. That's okay, though. Don't mind Barrison getting blinded. If anyone's going to get blinded, that's a-okay by me. I think we go with the vulnerable here and try and just take this guy down before he can cause too many problems for us. We could have also blinded him, but he attacks twice, so that was very low roll for her. I think it might be my first burn solve, Rob. I think you might be right. And then we're not gonna. My plan to focus down the jiggler, the chief jiggler, has failed. So I will now just get the backline ticking. Okay, so Accelerant just means that he's going to start applying flame stacks. I find it weird that that attack doesn't trigger anything, but that's okay. And this is where, unfortunately, I think... maybe we just lean into it. One off lethal. Been told that that could be referred to as Potamus Bottomus. But I'm just going to call it sad for the moment. All right. I partially chose to go with the slice off on the Jester because I thought he could only do that from rank 1. Can he just do the super annoying attack from everywhere? Hold on, let's check. Anywhere but the back rank. Infernal Taskmaster is just annoying. 6 and 6, you're already dead, you just don't know it. And let's just delay this guy's turn. Hey, Nendak, welcome, welcome. How goes it? By the way, since a few more people seem to be popping up on the Twitch side, just so you know, I did eventually create a Discord. You can see it linked there, and everybody is welcome. I've been working on a bot so that all of the chat is unified there. Ooh. Stirring Snuff is nice. Smoldering Hymnal is extremely nice. We got the bad trinket, though. So, here goes nothing. Oh, I just realized Encore, we can't use it from the... We can't use it from the front ranks. I always forget that. So we're going to work on this, which is going to look a little funny, but there is method to my madness. If he kills the book stack, he does a bad thing. If we kill the book stack, the bad thing does not happen. He doesn't do his mass attack. So we're going to try and get that going. Oh, looks like the Plague Grenade got resisted. But The retributions here are going to do serious work. Yeah, well, maybe we'll do another librarian before the fight, before the thing is over. Who knows? Because we're still waiting on a sluice, as a reminder. So there is still a sluice waiting out there, which means that we could reset the timer, or reset the counter, as it were. We did not get the taunt up, which is kind of a bummer. What is with the resists? I'm telling you, I should have gotten that corrupting cleaver. I'm filled with regret. That's a shuffle, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay. That's awkward. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. You're worried. Let's see. So we're going to try and kill this, but now we've lost her ability to participate actively. At least it's not immovable. I know every run is the immovable trinket, right? So we have a difficult decision here. I think we can take out this. Yeah, guaranteed. Yeah, I think we do that so that he doesn't get his big attack. That was going to be worse for us. So we'll get rid of that. And then we're gonna take a few hits because we're down one taunt token. Well, we're gonna take one hit. But we are rocking a bulwark Nendak, so that's been fun. I think though, I probably shouldn't have done that into the dodge. That was a little greedy. But I'm not very concerned at the moment, if I'm being honest. All right, that was clean. If it works, it's not stupid. There's I think there's counterexamples to that one. All right, and then unfortunately, here's the problem, because we're mostly full. It's either take all or take nothing, right? Like I can't do the selection in that screen because I can't exceed the inventory limit. So now we just need to throw stuff away. We'll throw away the bad one of those. I'm going to keep those. Lots of stuns. I don't know if I want to carry those all the way through. I don't think I care about the increase of stacking. Let's see. What did we use any combat items during that fight? Pouches of Lie can definitely go. We have burn salves, although I can't get rid of that tooltip. And I'm just going to sit on this ethereal dust for the rest of the run. I guarantee it. But we are on the struggle bus. I'm going to say that the calming incense is not needed. The burn salve, just one of them is not that useful. And then the pyrotechnic dazzlers, I feel like I should just use them. But that means that I have one laudanum kind of burning a hole in my pocket. Yeah, this neutralizing powders, they aren't needed because we're maxed. Oh, do I still have cards? Yeah, get rid of the cards. And I'll probably save this for the final region. Well, let's see. So I was going to put this here. And then 15% turn start strength. It's hard to find a place for that. Do I care about you being speedier? Probably not. Maybe do that. That seems reasonable. And then 10% damage trinket. I think we let that go. Why am I hanging on to 2 speed books also? Well, we cleared up 2 spaces. Brilliant. Sarmenti's having a bit of a meltdown. I'm putting Sarmenti into slot 4 just in case we can get a quick stress heal on one of the first 2 fights here. Because I don't think it makes a huge difference for our turn order. Plague Doctor 2 versus Plague Doctor 3. And if Sarmenti goes into the next fight with 5 stress, it could be good for business. Oh, I forgot to change skills back. So we have Encore. Do I want to use Encore? Kinda. Yeah, let's do this. This way the Plague Doctor gets an action, because we're going to do a lunge forward. I already miss her damage trinket, I will say.
A promising development.
She that daze immediately went off, which meant she did get the bonus action there. If you were paying close attention, you would have seen that she got a bonus action, then it was immediately dazed, she got pushed back. But she does get an extra action this turn. I know, but even though it dodged, we got the free action, right? Which means we get to do that. And, oh, we could have gotten another free action there. That's her disease proccing right there. You hate to see it. I just want to check. Do we have any... Our only relationship that's down 1 is Audrey. So let's just do a defender to see if we can get a pip of friendship. And then... I still think Sarmenti might pick up a stress next fight, so I'm going to do that.
A righteous action.
Or maybe... Alright, that went in the wrong direction. More Ethereal Dust. Really think Ethereal Dust should stack higher. That is, You'll never catch me arguing that way. Alright, I guess we're gonna do the same thing we did last time, because it was kind of fun. Maybe this is the play. Maybe Encore is secretly OP here. Well, she put really good damage out there. She kind of spread it among the frontliners, though, if I'm being honest. Get behind me is a heal. And slightly unfortunate that I can't put the lady on blast with a plague grenade, but that's okay. Well, so what, Nendak, what do you think is the best application of Ethereal Dust? Because I'm very of multiple minds about it. I don't think it's great. Let's see. Like, I haven't found too many skills that go on cooldown, and I'm like, oh, if only I had Ethereal Dust. Well, so the one that I've thought of, and the reason that I'm keeping it on Audrey, is because I do think that there's potentially value to Ethereal Dust as a way to unlock Pirouette if you do lunge into Pirouette and then need to do a second Pirouette. But it's a decidedly... I probably should have moved forward, but I think we can just do this way. Love the extra actions. Ooh. Extra action on kill just feels so good. Ooh, the 40% damage trinket, though. We can get to 40% with 2 trinkets, but maybe it's worth it. I kind of want to do this fight anyways. Oh, and her being at the front, he's going to mitigate. That is a little unfortunate. that he's going to mitigate lunge if we open with lunge. So we're probably going to wait a turn on that. I have this odd feeling that we're not going to get him down fast enough, but the plan is for a big lunge next turn. I want to go for the blind. That's not it, though. Ooh, that is a huge stun, though. That's for sure. Okay, so this has got to be a nice lunge. Please don't let me down. That was pretty nice. We like that. Pirouette's better here than Sarmenti moving forward. Please just die. Oh, the daze is interesting. 33% death blow resist. Let's not roll the dice on that one. Having a real hard time getting that Plague Doctor into good position. Maybe we have to get used to them being a rank 2 Plague Doctor, so I can push you back. Yeah, I think pushing her back in the turn order is better than the alternative. Well, that worked out poorly for me. I just want to get rid of the Pyrotechnic Dazzler. Oh, sorry, Nendak. I missed one of your messages because my this new chat integration thing that I've been writing, which I have been writing in Python, dropped one of your messages. Let me take a look at it now. Single scenario I would consider using it is plus 25% Blaze Lantern on the Plague Doctor Runaway, Magnesium Rain. Yeah, I could see those as well. But I did waste. This was a waste. But yeah, apologies that message didn't show up on the screen. I am still trying to work the kinks out, as it were. This and Sarmenti, like, all I want to do is get Sarmenti one more stress, and I just can't do it. Oh, I know. I don't like writing buggy code. That's all, Nendak. That's all there is to it. It is not a bug in my code, though, I will say. Asterisk on that one. I appear to have found a bug in HTTPX. The HTTPX web server for in Python has an odd bug where it, in conjunction with a few other things, is causing an exception to be thrown completely outside of my code. You hate to see it. But I will fix it probably this weekend. All right. We need to throw away a lot of things. Ethereal Dust not stacking. I think I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I'm over the Ethereal Dust. If it hasn't come in handy yet, it's not, that ain't it. Now, Sarmenti, 20% damage I think is better than 4 crit. I will keep the Wounding Words for the time being, begrudgingly. Is this going to be a dark run? I don't think it is. Let's walk away from the idea of a dark run. We haven't gotten any trinkets that inspire me to, but look at that bankroll. Bulwark Man-at-Arms with the 20% damage. I could see it. I could get down with that. I'm really enjoying like the Snappy Swig HP. Like I do worry about Barristan not having enough HP. That's the only reason that I hesitate in the slightest. But I see the temptation.
There are yet places such as this.
Audrey picks up Cowardice. Sarmenti is anemic. Paracelsus is stickly. And Barristan has fear of Gentry. Wow. That was a whole slew of bad news there. We do pick up a Surgeon's Table, which I had completely forgotten about. We'll start at the Wainwright. Drop this in. And then the Telescope I really don't care about. But the Explosives Magazine, I do like the Explosives Magazine.
On its own terms.
If you bonk before you get bonked. No more poetic words have perhaps ever been said. At least I have the money for the hospital. Not when I spend it all at the Provisioner. I would like the explosive. So right now we have no value in the Explosives Magazine. So I'm going to get rid of the Telescope completely. And I'm going to, because obviously we're scouting 100%. I'm going to leave the Explosives Magazine in here because it can be good for the final. Wow. Double Snappy. The Brilliant Brews are very tempting too. We could pick up one, or we could pick up a second Snappy Swig. That just seems so good, but who would I even put it on? The Brilliant Brew is just an increase in damage for someone during proper Torchlight setups. So I'm going to go with the Brilliant Brew. Second Snappy Swig. Pick up 2 Smoke Bombs because they are exceptionally good. Let's use some in items just because I'm sitting on a lot of them. Wait, do we have another time on the desert on offer? Oh, and are we getting our sluice? We are getting our sluice. So I definitely won't use my time in the desert for a sluice. That's a waste. We do need a hospital. We don't need that. Ooh, shimmer powder. Let's make sure we buy those. And I think that's pretty much it. All right, let's make sure we use some of this stuff. I feel like these are a waste for the sluice. But are we just going to end up throwing them away? The stuns I'll use, even though they're good for the final fight. And then the spuds. We're going to end up, I think, throwing away a lot of stuff as we go through the sluice. How much mass do we pick up? 6? Okay, so now we get Noxious Blast upgraded. I want lots of things on Sarmenti because getting more. So I've been kind of digging the Encore play here. I kind of want to keep playing with that. I miss Harvest though, to be sure. Crush is doing good work when we use it. Rampart is quite nice. Okay. Dead of Night also a nice upgrade. Maybe we'll get that next time. But easiest sluice of my life. Noisemakers could be quite good too. Anybody can use them targeted. And we have a lot of money, so I think that's it for purchasables. Yep. Encore upgrade makes a 20% melee trinket even worse. I mean, disagree. It doesn't make it worse, it makes it less efficacious. But I will say, like, you know, it just means that that Sarmenti is hitting less, but I'm unconvinced that we're going to keep using Encore. I just want to play with it because I don't have a good feel for if it's any good or not. And then I think with that, we'll probably put the smoke bombs on someone. Because why wouldn't we? Alright. Looks good. Let's get sluicing.